Because I can scream if you want.
All right, our unlucky down group is going to be Tubbs, obviously. This in third phase, Tubbs. Have you already tried this and done it?
Oh yeah.
Y'all did it. Okay, so y'all know third phase, you'll just stay down. Uh, it'll be Tubbs, Brig, and myself. Up will be Flitter, Dim, and Restrain. We'll give that a go. Sorry, Sprig. We're just ass out. Alright, Heisen, you're going to be top the whole time. Hop's going to be bottom.
Where was that?
Down below on third phase.
Okay.
And you want me on top?
Yes. Yes, Miko, please get on top.
God.
Walked right into that one.
You've never said that in front of people before, has he?
I know.
Do I stay on top for phase 2 also, or do I go down below and then try to take the portal?
You'll stay on top for phase 2, too.
Okay.
It'll be, well, we'll be going down every time.
Oh.
Ooh, what the fuck? What the hell
these
is that?
These invokers have to be single target down, and they got to be interrupted.
And we got to get the, well, first we got to get the commander out.
Yeah, you just pull him to the side.
They're all still kind of close together. That's alright. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna go without the healer on phase 2, so go down. But she's gonna be on top the whole time, right? Well, do you want to go with no healer on top in phase 2?
There's nothing to do in phase 2 for the healer. The tank is
Okay.
to grab the boss when he comes back.
Okay. Yeah. I just wanted to. I didn't want to speak out of my butt.
Yeah, no,
I do that enough.
Slow at typing right now.
All right. So, phase 2, Miko, yes, going down, and then phase 3, Stan, going back up.
I'm gonna wait just a second before I take that res. I don't know why. I just feel like maybe it's a good plan.
We have one lust, so I'm gonna lust up top before I go into the portal. Hopefully I get it right and don't get stuck. That way, Flitter, Dim, and Restrain can have the lust. I'm hoping we won't be too lopsided on DPS on the bottom.
Having your heavier damage dealers on the bottom, since they'll be forced to move, should balance stuff out.
That's what I was thinking. All right, thanks, Fluff.
Okay, yeah, and I will try to be waiting for that portal and click it as fast as I can to get back up for Heisen, ideally before Argent Defender goes off.
Heisen, I'll just
Alright,
let you
that's-
pull this group first, and then I'll pull the commander out second.
Guys, be sure to kill Skull and X, then the rest. Damn, he shouted already.
Oh my god, that's so much damage. Oh, Jesus.
He shouted as it was being pulled out.
Oh, and I'm stunned. Yeah, it's like I have to get like right up next to him to get in range of Hoppa, and then I'm getting stunned.
I mean, I'm fine with it. I'm beating Tubbs on the damage meter, so it's okay.
Yeah,
Conspiracy.
Tubbs was way back there doing something.
Well, if you were at the guild town hall meeting yesterday, you would know this.
Have you done this, Heisenberg? This instance?
I have not.
When they do that little scorch, that little knockback shit they do, they'll wipe your aggro. So just because you throw your shield at them and the scorch goes off, you have to do your AOE time again.
Gotcha. My apologies.
Yeah, no problem.
That's good to know. Remember, just focus X. Skull, everybody.
And if you get the brand, make sure you get away from people and the boss.
Yeah, we just stayed spread out the whole entire time.
4, 3, 2.
wonder if this is considered a boss, if I can pull my pet out or if it won't go on CD.
I don't know. It doesn't drop loot, but it does drop emblems, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, good question.
Beware.
Thank you.
Good job, people.
Held out for much longer. A terrible thing has happened here. We believe the sanctum was well fortified, but we were not prepared for the nature of this assault. The Black Dragonkin materialized from thin air and set upon us before we could react. We did not stand a chance. As my brethren perished around me, I managed to retreat here and bar the entrance. They slaughtered us with cold efficiency. But the true focus of their interest seemed to be the eggs kept here in the sanctum. The commander of the forces on the ground here is a cruel brute named Zerethri.
Careful, guys. Give them a chance to pull them together.
Greater powers at work. In the initial assault, I caught a glimpse of their true leader, a fearsome, full-grown Twilight Dragon. I know not the extent of their plans, heroes, but I know this. They cannot be allowed to succeed.
Oh, that was my last piece of gear I needed. I'll see y'all later.
Excellent.
I know
Good
you've
night.
been waiting for those for a long time.
So we have no enrage removal.
Nope.
Oops. He's got a really long range.
Everybody spread out. Just stay spread. Stay away from restraint.
Oh, woof, I'm not in range of you. Go.
Alright, let everybody man up. Don't pull nothing else. Let everybody res. Damn it, can y'all let Tubbs die again, please?
Bullshit.
He's our only DPS.
It's alright, them. They just kiss Tubbs' ass all the time. I'm like,
Hopefully it doesn't happen.
I'm like, y'all gotta stop kissing his ass.
Jesus.
Alright, we supposed to, this guy, we spread out, yeah. Everybody spread out.
Beware.
Oh, that's what it was.
Wish we had a shaman.
Hey, where'd this dude come from? Kill the ad.
He spawns ads, yeah, you gotta bring him
Yeah.
up.
I just forgot. Somebody please get this ad.
Go ahead and tank, taunt.
Beware. Meddlesome insects. You are too late. The Ruby Sanctum is lost.
Shit, incoming.
Ah,
I kind of forgot they were there.
it's all right. Just two dudes. We'll get them. They're out of the way. Remember, try to get your debuff towards the bubble if you get it. Don't just stand there under the boss and drop it under his feet. Don't stand in the fire. Watch the balls when we go underneath, so you know where the little beam cutters are going to be. That's about it.
Flash check.
You're going to be all alone Heisen on phase 2, so do your best to keep yourself alive.
With the whole standing there doing absolutely nothing but dancing.
Yeah.
Five,
But make it good dancing.
2, 1.
Give it your best dance.
Your world teeters on the brink of annihilation.
It's interesting. He's facing the opposite direction than he was last week.
A new age of destruction.
Watch his tail.
Shit. Sorry. Oh my god.
Miko.
Beware.
I so pulled a Miko there. Oh my god. Total reflex, not thinking. See, Wov does it correctly.
All right, everybody in the portal. The beams are at its head, so it's head and tail. All right, watch the cutters.
Whoa.
Let's B-res Flitter real quick, please.
We can't be res. They're not.
Oh, that's right. They're in the top. Okay, we'll get her up when we go back to the top.
Yeah. Cutter's coming in.
Oh shit! I don't know if Restrain's able to get me
I'm dead.
before Heisen dies. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Another hero falls.
That wasn't a bad attempt.
Well, I started that off terribly. I was not. Yeah, I didn't realize how many people were dead.
It's alright, we'll get this.
On the bottom, when we're down below, dodge beams first, DPS second. Get yourself in a good space. Don't just stand there hoping the beams will stop while you're trying to finish rotation. Because they're not.
Yeah, Heisen, you stay out.
Yeah, Dim, they are pretty wide. Sorry, Miko.
He was just asking if he stays outside the whole time.
The dungeon?
Probably a smarter idea, but
That's where Tubbs is at right now. He's like, who are these fucking scrubs?
Tubbs almost died because I was like trying to get in. I'm just like waiting for this portal to spawn. The dragon's gone. There's no portal. I'm just standing there waiting, and then it finally like fades in.
Yeah, I was wondering where the hell you were at.
Yeah, just waiting for a portal to spawn.
When you're down below, and obviously it's just whatever's easiest for you. But for us, it's easier if we stand on the east side of the dragon when we go down. So that way, it seems like you can head off the cutters, and they're not trying to run up behind you. I know that sounds dumb, but if you just come to the other side of the dragon, it's a lot easier to dodge the cutters.
Yeah, run in front of them, not with them behind you.
Exactly.
They always go clockwise. I always park myself at like the back right leg there, just angled out some where I don't get hit by the tail.
5,
Then when they come, I just
4,
zoom around a little bit.
2, 1.
Your world teeters on the brink of annihilation. You will all another witness to the coming of a new age of destruction.
Oh no.
Tubbs, you make a terrible tank.
Get him.
Oh, guys, watch it.
Beware. Beware. You will find only suffering within the realm of Twilight. Enter if you dare.
We've got like half the people on each side of the dragon.
Watch out for cutters.
God damn it. Sorry, that was my bad.
Not being able to battle res people down here really sucks. We've got 3 druids, and it'd be really nice to be able to just pick somebody up down here.
Mm-hmm.
Hyzen, you're gonna have to go through the portal and die.
Alright, so everybody knows when we go in, we're gonna be on the right side of the boss. So everybody be on the right side of the boss. That's his right foot and right back foot. Please do not be across the way from the rest of the raid and the healers.
So I was sitting there watching some people try to get to the other side of the dragon, and they were actually passing through the front of the dragon. The safest way to pass through a dragon is straight through its body. That's the safe area. In front and behind it is dangerous.
You saw me walk through the front because when I went through the portal, it put me right where you were standing.
I saw
And the
some.
portal's walking. Goddamn, my pet's not cooled off. This is fucking stupid.
You might have been too close to the tail.
We can do this. Just all right. See how we're looking at the boss now. When we go down, we're all going to be together, just like this, looking at the boss. Head headed to the right, tail headed to the left. That way, when the Twilight Cutters come out, they're going to be going clockwise, and we're going to be moving around towards the tail. And obviously, the dragon will probably be moving around too, because Hopper has to dodge Twilight Cutters. Unless they're on the other side of him and he holds them still.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Your world teeters on the brink of annihilation. You will all bear witness to the coming of a new age of destruction. Run away, little girl. Run away. Beware. You will find only suffering within the realm of Twilight. Enter if you dare.
Twilight Current 5. Coming around his head and tail.
Yeah, the cutter's just really fucking wide. I'm gonna have to sit there and get it moving. Yeah, you guys are just gonna have to move. Sorry.
That's fine. We can run around. You just do what you gotta do to stay alive.
If we go to the other side of the dragon, Huzzy, Hoppa can jump on the other side of the cutters and he doesn't have to spin with them as much. It's a lot easier for the tank as well.
So you want the cutters behind us?
Yes.
We can try. Alright. Restraining, you're kind of right too. I mean, it's one half dozen the other. Hop can either, when the balls are there at one, move to the other side of the balls to the right, or move to the other side of the balls to the left. Oh, we're all gonna have to move. That's right. I mean, we're gonna dance. We have to do the dance. There's no way we can stand there and not do the dance at all.
Well, I think he's saying one person, like having Hop just change the direction.
We can try it the other one on the other side. It don't matter to me.
Or we can just all run through the dragon right away. Whatever we want to do.
Yeah. We'll give it a go on the other side.
Okay, so we just all run through the dragon then?
Yeah. I just don't like that shit following me. I guess it follows you on either side.
It's always following you, Huzzy.
Yes.
So Hoppa, the way, I mean, and I'm sure you've done this a lot of times, but the way we found easiest for us, so if I'm facing the dragon and you're down there and the cutters are coming, if you just turn the dragon a little bit with us, let the cutters go in front of you, and then at that point, all you're doing is just moving this much, and that's it. And you don't have to do this crazy dance all the time. I know that doesn't make sense without a graph you can visually see.
Well, no, it would just be on the other side of the cutters. So rather than having the cutters sit there and follow, and me having to move because the cutters are moving, I'm going to be on the other side. It's just the timing kind of sucks sometimes whenever they sit there and activate. right when they're facing the dragon. So like I see the cutters, they're supposed to be 180 from each other. I see the cutter start to activate on his left side, or at least from my perspective. So I think the cutter is going to be on my right side, and it turns out it's right behind me. So they're like not lined up properly. They're really wide.
Yep.
Yeah, I wish the graphic was a little more indicative of the actual face that it takes up.
But I can go to the other side, and the dragon can mostly sit still for that phase, but the other cutter will catch up before it ends.
Yep. It's just very well. The whole group will just be moving maybe 10 yards at most every time.
Five, four, three, two, one.
Your world teeters on the brink of annihilation.
Well, that was scary.
Bear witness to the coming of a new
The hell was that?
destruction.
I didn't catch to see who he was targeting first. But I assume DPS hit him first.
You will find only suffering within the realm of twilight. Enter if you dare.
Okay, so we're running
Alright,
through
we're going to
here.
the other side, yes.
So the boss may get, if we're looking at the mini map, the boss may just have to get turned to the west just a little bit for Hoppa. That's all. So Cutter's in 5, so he just may have to come back to us a little bit. There you go. We're on the wrong side of the cutter, but that's fine. We have to step back a little bit, Hoppa.
Everybody that's supposed to go up, go up. Slow on the bottom. Get ready for cutter. Stop DPS on the bottom. What does the top say? Can you see it? Slow DPS on the bottom.
The hell? Ugh, I moved the wrong way.
More DPS on the bottom. More DPS on the bottom, guys.
Got him.
Good job. If I didn't get soul consumption 837 times on the bottom.
I didn't get it once.
That's because Huzzy got it 837 times.
I appreciate that, Huzzy. Taking one for the team.
What
He's
is
a
this
good man.
shit? I want this shit, DE.
Get late.
All right, good luck tonight, guys, and Nax. Hope you get him. Or a Nax.
Jesus.
An ICC.
He's like, you guys are playing about well enough to end up in Nax tonight, so good luck with that.
We're missing two, so it'll be next.
I got a shitty hunter if you need him.
Oh god, is it as shitty as your pally?
I knew that
Way
was
shittier.
coming. I knew he was gonna say that too.
I mean, having a hunter for that would probably not be nice for the enrages.
Yeah, I wouldn't care. I'm sure his shitty hunter probably can still do some damage.
The hunter does a lot of fucking damage.
Well, let's try to get a hold of the two goof nuts that signed up tentative first, I guess.
I'll be right back. Yeah, if you need me, just let me know. I'm not safe. It doesn't bother me at all. I'll come with you guys.
Oh.
Need help? For the Alliance.
Okay, so my sister has showed up, and she lives in a different state, and I haven't seen her in years, so I'm gonna go. Whatever you guys do is awesome, and I wish you all the best of luck.
fun, love. That's awesome. Have a good night.
Oh, and the Friday signups are up.
Well, Flutter has a priest if you need another healer. He's not near as good as Helic, though.
Well, neither am I, but
Well, nobody can live up to those expectations. We know that.
no. Yeah, dim heals also.
Let's see, with Wolf stepping away, how many do we have here? Are we still gonna, are we at 9? Is that what we're looking at?
Sorry, I had to go to the bathroom.
I mean, we could just end on a good note. Like, we got a boss down that we haven't been able to get down before. I imagine Lich King's just gonna be wiping for the rest of the raid, so...
I mean, it's not a great fight to bring
New people and get them locked
new
to...
people and like
Yeah, we were thinking
subpar
about that
alts
too.
and
Yeah, it's definitely true. Like Dim says, it's just a practice. Though, granted, like, there was one week where we did really pretty decently against Lich King. We got him to, what, phase 3? 4?
Yeah.
And then we didn't raid for like 2 or 3 weeks. And I was like, oh yeah, that's a good. We're making some good progress, and then we're gonna undo all the progress and not go for a few weeks.
Like kids
It
in
was the
summer break.
holiday.
A 20% buff makes a big difference, too.
It does. Like all the buffs beforehand, I mean, it was something, but it wasn't really noticeable. But this one, this week seems to be that the 20% buff actually makes a noticeable difference.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I will see y'all later.
Good night, Flutter.
Have a good one. Okay, yeah. I think the decision here that we're seeing is that well, we had like 7, or we might be down to 6 now or something. We, like we could get in there and try to practice, but I mean, like we know that it is going to be a wiping, but we won't be getting good practice because we will be missing so many people. So it'll be really kind of just more frustration than a learning opportunity.
Yeah, it's 50 G a pool for me. I really don't want to spend 50 G a pool.
I
8
find
people on
yeah,
ICC.
I find that for like progression stuff, like you would think that the more ideal thing would be to is throw money at progression so you can be stronger for each of the attempts. And then I might give like 3 to 5 whatever attempts like that. After that, I just stop spending money, and it's just it is what it is, and I won't start spending money again until after we start successfully killing the boss.
We'll get good practice on it this next week. We're already blazing through ICC pretty good on the first day.
We did
Yeah,
just down a brand new boss tonight,
We
so
did.
that's a pretty cool high note to end on.
Even though it drops shit loot.
plate's
Yes.
the best loot.
Yes, Huzzy, it dropped shit loot. Huzzy was not pleased with the loot, so it was not worthwhile killing it.
It's not really anything in there I could actually like really use on normal, to be honest.
Dim's right,
Well,
you did
there's
get that
something
spyglass.
some of us want, so screw you. Yeah, there's nothing in ICC I want, but you got your spyglass, so fuck you.
And we got an offhand to drop.
Right.
So that was good. The offhand and the spyglass.
Yeah.
Stuff that hasn't been frequently dropping.
No, I was saying there's nothing in RS, not ICC, you goofballs.
I'm saying there's nothing in ICC I want, and I do it every fucking week with you, so.
I personally like having all my loot like out early, and then I can spend each week with you guys, or just in raid in general, with the loot that I want to have, rather than sit there and be pining every week like, oh man, I wish I could have better loot. I wish that thing would just drop already. You know, we'd just keep going trying to get the thing. I'd like to just get the things and then, early on, and then spend the rest of that time,
And
with the gear that I
enjoying our
want.
Company.
Exactly.
I would like it if people would put kind of a wish list up in Discord.
Oh, it would be
I really would.
a chaotic list. Yeah, like Dim said, I just want to kill things. That's all.
Oh, if we had a wish list, we probably could. It would probably make handing out loot a little easier. Give a few things to some of the ones that's been here for months waiting for a certain thing, and make sure others get, something they want.
I hate to say it, but I think you were one of the very few people that still wants anything out of there. Most of that shit just gets DE'd except for the new people.
Well, that's why
I mean,
at trying to push for like getting into hard modes and stuff.
Yeah.
I think Sprig brought it up a few weeks
Yeah.
ago. I think with
Most
the
of us
buffs,
don't
we're
care.
kind of at the point where we can actually try to do the hard modes finally, because of the mistakes that end up happening. Whatnot can be overcompensated for the 20% plus buff.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because we're smoking bosses, so I mean, I'm pretty sure we probably could do at least the first 4 to 6 decently. I'm not gonna say easy because we have to, figure out the new pieces that go with it, but I'm sure we could do it. I mean, it's really up to y'all guys if y'all want to, just hard mode it for the first few and easy mode it for the rest until we get further and further.
Yeah, I think I saw, or what I kept hearing was it Lady Death Whisper is one of the harder hard modes in that place.
That's because of ghosts.
Yeah,
The rest is the same.
I thought that, okay, so whenever I did it a few weeks ago, I thought the ghosts were like super transparent and hard to see. And I just remember watching them just get spawned. I mean, you get to see that whole, animation go out to where it's going to spawn in at, and then it spawns in and it's not even really, faded out or anything like that. It's just you could pick it up in your peripherals. I thought it was really hard to see. That's why people would easily miss it and then get hit by it. And I was like, no, it's really super easy to see.
They just do. When they spawn, they just do weird things. They'll Like, if one spawns on me, I can run away and it'll just hit somebody else standing next to you. And sometimes people, they zone on running their rotation or staring at boxes. Good night, Sprig.
Have a nice Sprig.
Good night.
Marrowgar is like an extra spike. So, I mean, it's not much.
Yeah, it's like spike during Bone Storm. It's not.
Yeah.
No biggie.
We need to make sure we get on top of getting those bone spikes, though. Last night there was one that was just sitting there for a while.
Yeah, I wasn't calling them for a while. Like if it's in melee, I don't say anything because it's like right there, so it gets clear.
Yeah,
And stuff.
and I saw one
I
in
call out the
range.
range.
I called
and I
it
didn't call
finally
that
because
one.
I saw
Yeah.
Sprig was just sitting there hanging out for a little bit, and I was like, okay, this needs
Yeah.
to.
If the
Like,
spike is
I'm
not like right
healing
in
and I'm
front of people.
healing and I'm healing and like I would like to stop healing him at some point. He needs to not be getting killed by that. Okay, I need a weapon off of Sour Fang on Heroic, so we need to do that one.
Yeah, I'd like to replace my Sourfang weapons with heroic versions. That'd be cool.
Yeah, so we need to do that, FYI, just for me. And if we do the first 4, we can get the mark to upgrade people's tier gear.
Yep. I think we could easily do, which one is it? Which is the stack boss with the spore. We can easily do that. The one with the slime will probably be a little harder, but I think we can do faster guys.
My paladin's done the first 4 in Heroic with Cusack, but my druid hasn't. That's kind of sad.
Festergut's hard mode, I think he introduces some kind of slime.
Malleable goo.
Next to one of his like feet or something like that. So you have to keep like flipping flopping from sides or something like that. I don't know what the range deal with, but
it's the malleable goo, like the Professor Putricide fight.
The thing that I stand in on that fight? Okay. I could stand in that in another fight.
Double up your efforts.
Yeah.
Malleable goo is from the devil.
And Lady Death Whisper is the ads keep coming throughout the entirety of the fight.
Yeah.
I think we just kept moving her about the room away.
There's no short enrage on Lady Death Whisper. Is there Tubbs? I don't remember there being one.
No, I don't think so.
Y'all just burn down the ads and go back to the boss, huh?
Yeah, well, the ads are super important because also she's not tauntable when you try it on heroic, so the tanks need it so they can keep building threat.
Gotcha. We could give it a go. Everybody just look at the heroic fights, at least the first 4.